Welcome, everybody. I have been seeing a lot of videos online about how to save money around the holidays, and I wanted to make one myself, but I wanted mine to be spending no money. So these are 5 things you can do around the holiday season that require absolutely no money at all. All right? And I saved the best one for the last. So we'll start off with the first one, which is regifting items. I feel like this one a lot of people already do. There's no shame in it. I guarantee if you look around, you'll find a candle that's unopened and unburned, or soap that's never been used, or even like tablecloths or hand towels. Like if you look around your house, or an old CD, or anything that someone might like, or a shirt, you can always regift items. There's no shame in that. The second thing is do it yourself. And when I say do it yourself, I mean cooking. You could cook for somebody with ingredients you already have. You could crochet. You could paint custom items. So if you know that let me just use this as an example. This is a soup can. When DC and me first met, I did not have a lot of money. And I literally cut this out of a Faygo bottle. I painted DCFAYGOGUY, and this is like a pen holder that he uses for pens and stuff, or lotion or whatever. So you can just paint things for that, fit that person's character. You can also like color pictures. You can do coloring books, make them a Christmas card, make somebody a homemade Christmas card and put a printed off picture in it. There's so many things you could do. You could make a bracelet. You could, there's just so many things that kind of go in with the do-it-yourself and regifting items. The third thing is a service gift card. And what I mean by that is something that you know how to do, like your skills, like painting fingernails, massaging people. I got distracted by the ad. If you're good at massaging people, if you know how to hem or sew something, if you can do oil change on a car, or if you're physically able to car detail, where you can like vacuum out a car and wash it. Those are all service things that you could put on a service gift card. So you can just put like, 1 free nail painting or 1 free car wash. These are great for your parents or siblings. You could even do like 1 free, night of childcare. Like you'll go babysit for your sister or babysit for your brother, your whoever. Like service gift cards are great, but you got to actually follow through with it. So make sure it's something you're actually willing to do. The fourth thing is nature decor. This is one I don't hear like anybody talking about. And this is great crafts for kids or for a date idea. If you have a date you won't want to spend a lot of money on. And that is painting pine cones to decorate your house. You can literally, like if you have paint, you can go out and get pine cones and, do like red and green pine cones to match Christmas aesthetic or Thanksgiving or whatever, and paint them and decorate your house with them. You can also, I see a lot of videos where people like take fruit and they dry it or dehydrate it and then they sew it or put a needle through like on a ribbon to hang them up. You can make trees out of sticks, like a Charlie Brown tree. Like that would be a fun date idea and also would be a really good craft for kids. The pine cones, you can stack 3 tall and paint them green like a Christmas tree and then glue little pom-poms to it. Make your own Christmas decorations instead of buying brand new. And then the last one is my favorite. It is called the Friend Swap Meet. This is great for coworkers, or if you have a group of friends that are talking about doing Secret Santa and you don't want to do it for whatever reason, whether it be money or you're trying to declutter, you got too much shit as it is. This is great. So what it is like when I hosted one, I cleaned out my living room a little bit, right? And you set up card tables or foldable tables. Somebody can use the couch. You can put a blanket down the couch. They can use that, right? Everybody brings over some items and you set the rules. Like you got to bring over 10 items because there's 10 people, or you got to bring over 20 items because there's 20 people, whatever. So everybody brings over items from their house they no longer want. Could be jewelry, could be clothes, shoes, knickknacks, decor, picture frames, you name it. It can't be edible, it can't be dirty, and it's got to be in good condition, okay? It could be stuffed animals. It could be pillows, like decorative pillows or a scarf or whatever, right? If you're going to do clothes, I would avoid doing too many clothes because unless you and your friends are like all the same size, just be mindful of that. If you're going to a friend swap meet at work, don't bring just clothes because the likelihood of someone being your size is rare, right? But you could bring a few articles of clothing as long as you know that there's people there that could actually wear them. So you lay everything out in your spot, right? So you got your friend on the couch, your other friend has a table, someone else has the island in the kitchen, whatever, right? And then you all take turns walking around grabbing one thing. And it's really fun. Like you can roll a dice to see who goes first, and everybody gets to go around and pick one item from each person's station. So if you invite 10 friends, right? And let's say I roll, I get to go first. I invited 10 people over. I make number 11. I get to go around to 11 spots and pick up one item from each spot. And then the next person goes and does it. And you just keep doing that. And you can kind of exchange things and stuff. So what I like to do is if you're going to have 10 people, I tell people bring 20 items. Because you don't want the person who goes last to just get the pick over stuff, right? So you all go through one time. And then there's going to be leftover stuff. And then if anybody wants to go again, you can just go again. So it's super fun and it's a good way to get rid of stuff. But here's the catch. If you really, really want to declutter and you really want to get rid of stuff, whatever is left in your station goes to donations afterwards. You guys all, like, everyone brought over, like when I hosted, right? Everyone brought over 20 items. We had 10 people. Everything that was left over, I bagged up and I took to the donations. So my friends didn't have to do that. It was so nice. They literally brought over 20 items. They all left with about 5-10 items each of new things, new to them that they love. And then they got to declutter all that because I took it and donated it for them. And it's super fun. You should definitely try it if you haven't. That's my favorite money saving tip. But yeah, these are my top 5 things you can do for the holiday season that require absolutely no money as long as you have the items. And I really encourage you guys to get creative because I know some of you will say, well, I don't have paint, so I can't do that. Aha, but you have ketchup and you can paint with ketchup and you can take flowers and get dye from them. Like we took, for, let's say you want to do like a Christmas craft, right? You can get a white towel that you maybe already have and you can roll up red and green flowers in it and you like let it sit and then it dyes the fabric. Like there's so many different things you can do. I really suggest you guys get creative. And you can take old socks and tie knots and cut them up and make dog toys out of them. Like, you just can go on and on. Like, you don't need paint to do that. You could use crayons. There's so many other things you could do. And I really suggest everybody just get creative and don't let the fact of like, well, I don't have crayons or I don't have paint. The picture and the Christmas card I did, if you don't have a printer, you can't do that. But you could draw a picture maybe, there's some other options you could do, or find an old picture you have, or if you have a Polaroid camera, that would be a good way to do it. So there's lots of different ways, and I really, really highly recommend you guys like get creative because that's what makes stuff so much fun, right? So making the Christmas tree out of the sticks, like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, trying to go around your house and finding things that can hang on that tree, like that's half the fun. And it would be a great day idea. I really do. And kids would love it too. So thanks for watching. If you have any holiday related activities that you can drop down in the comments below that don't cost any money, I challenge you to leave at least one that I didn't already say in this video. And like always, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have very happy holidays.